Test 1 2 1 2. You good? All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the That Dude Talks podcast. I'm the actually reading. reading. All right. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little nervous. Why am I more nervous to do this than when we perform? This is weird. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the That Dude Talks podcast. I'm that dude, Chris Longoria. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the That Dude Talks podcast. I'm your host, that dude, Chris Longoria. Welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast. It's been since February 22nd, 2022. That was the last time I released an episode. The topic of that episode was Cody Rhodes leaves AEW. That's how long it's been. For my wrestling fans, y'all know he's been in WWE for a good while now, and he's won a couple championships since then. So, yeah, it's been a minute since I've been around. There's a reason for that. I released that episode literally right before I hopped on a plane to Vegas. I was planning on taking a short little break from the podcast. When I came back from that trip, I was gonna do like a month off and then start re-releasing episodes, but then I noticed that my grandfather was getting very sick, and that put me in a weird space mentally, and then we ended up losing him. And yeah, that put me in a weird spot mentally. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to socialize or anything. So the last thing I wanted to do was record podcasts. But I got out of that mental state by finding stand-up comedy. Since the last time I released a podcast episode, I have become a stand-up comedian. I've said it multiple times. Comedy saved my life. Super happy now. Being on stage and making people laugh really, really brightened my life up. And I've met some amazing people since starting this journey. Two of them I'm bringing on today. I have two comedian friends that are going to be coming on today. One of them is actually the audio producer of this podcast. I had very big goals and ideas for the return of this podcast. That's another reason why it took me a while to bring it back, is I didn't want to bring it back as an audio-only podcast like it was before. It was fun, but it's not what I wanted. I wanted to get the audio right, so I brought in my good friend Uncle Sam Eulenfeld. He's going to be on this episode. He's my audio engineer. I don't know exactly what title we're going to give it, but audio producer, audio engineer. He's gonna be a big asset to this podcast. And then my video guy, one of my best friends since I was a freshman in high school, DJ Darian. He's gonna be my video guy. I wanted to bring it back. When I decided to bring the podcast back, I was like, I want to do a video, and I want it to be at a really cool location. And I found the location to do that at. A big thank you to Caitlin Shook, the owner of the Annex. If you don't know what the Annex is, it's a bar in downtown Corpus Christi. It's very beautiful. Here in a bit, whenever we get the wide shot on with my two guests today, you're going to see the cool aesthetic that we have going here. Yeah, I wanted to find a awesome place to film it, and we found that. So thank you, Caitlin. Come out to Annex, show them some love. They have some awesome specials throughout the week. It's a locally owned business. It's a great bar. We do a open mic here every third Wednesday of the month. This Wednesday coming up, I'm aiming to have the podcast out before then, but this Wednesday we are going to have the open mic here at the Annex. So come out, show some love, show all the comedians some support, and show this beautiful establishment some love. Well, let's get into the podcast, guys. On the other side, we're going to have your two guests. Thank y'all for coming.
It was a simple reaction. Flexing a pistol for camera. Homies that died for the package. Family slept on the mattress.
All right, guys. And my guests today are my two good buddies. I have Ronnie, Fryar.
What up?
And my audio engineer, one third of That Dude Talks podcast, Uncle Sam Uhlenfeld.
Hi, there's a camera there. Wow.
Yeah, you are implicated now, guys. Whatever y'all say can and will hold y'all in court. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I don't know how smart it was for us to record this during a Cowboys game because me and Ronnie might either be very mad during this podcast or very happy. I'm very indifferent right now because they shouldn't be barely beating a shitty Giants team.
I mean, they're supposed to win this game.
They're supposed to dominate this game, but look at what's going on.
Yeah, man. I still think after the trade they did, the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's very topical. Very topical.
Sam doesn't watch football.
I watch sometimes. I just don't, jerk off over it like a bunch of people do.
Whoa.
Then you're not really a fan.
You're disrespecting the game, Sam.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right.
Football-sized loads coming out of me.
Like I said in the intro, these are two of my comedy buddies. They've been killing it. As a matter of fact, let's get right into it. Sam, you had a show in Laredo yesterday.
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fun. It was a small crowd, and it was a new venue, a venue that hadn't done comedy before, apparently.
Really? Okay, that's always interesting.
Yeah, Nando Cantu, he's the one that put it together.
Okay.
It's my first time meeting him, and from what I hear, he usually has a partner for the shows that he puts on.
Okay.
This is his first one doing solo. So he produced it. He got this place called Wizard Wicks Pizza, which I'll say the parking was not great, but the outdoor space they had was really cool. Really cool. A nice patio area.
Indoor and outdoor that you can do there?
Yeah, they have a small space indoors where people can order and eat,
Okay,
but then they have a nice little patio area with a TV and like a little stage.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But like right behind you, there's literally a house. Like you're in a neighborhood, so you never know.
That's dope.
What
They're
could
getting
happen.
a free show
Is
in
it
the
kind of
neighborhood.
like a Lazy Beach Southside where they got like that one house with the 4 cars?
A little bit, except there a lot more houses around.
Yeah.
But still, I had a fun time. Not a big crowd that came out, but they all came out and they laughed. I went with 2 of our good friends, Roland Alanis and Ben Mann.
Well, acquaintances.
Yes. Oh, don't let me in with them.
I've heard that. I've heard those names before.
Yeah.
No, I love Roland. Roland's my boy.
Yeah, Ben initially was just going to tag along. I mean, he's living in Mankato now, and he just wanted to just get out for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll roll up and pick you up. And then someone wound up dropping off the show, so he wound up doing some time with us.
Nice. It's cool that the Laredo crowd gets to see 3 of what Corpus has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, they got to see 5 of what Corpus had to offer in the same night, right?
Yeah, because there's another show just down the road at the Selfie Museum.
Yeah, and
The
Shaky
Laredo-
Jake and Mary were on that one, right? That's freaking awesome. That's if y'all haven't seen any of the local comedians, there are a lot of people killing it right now. I'd say we have at least 10 to 15 people that are going everywhere in Texas doing shows.
Traveling a lot, yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen what Corpus has to offer in the comedy community, man, come out because we have some very hilarious people out in the scene, man. But yeah, no, that's really cool. That was your first time being in Laredo, right?
First time in Laredo, and I got a funny story out of it from after the show was done.
Okay.
There was an older man named Bubba.
I like where this is going.
I found a white guy in Laredo named Bubba.
How many teeth did he have?
I didn't get a good look at his mouth, and apparently he's 20 years sober.
Nice.
But talking to him, you would like, oh, you're sober. That kind of guy. I guess he went hard back in the day.
Oh, yeah, so he did enough partying early in his life for a whole lifetime. One of those?
Yeah, but it was one of the super nice guy.
Yeah.
But we've all dealt with this in comedy where someone comes up and tells you a joke afterward.
Hey, you could have that one.
Yeah,
you could keep that one.
But it's a street joke that you've heard before, and you just be polite. Ha, that's cool. But then he started telling us a little bit about his life. So he's been sober 20 years, but before that, 7 DUIs.
Damn. 7th one, it was the charm or what?
I guess. Well, it would have been 8, but the cop gave him a PI instead.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
At a certain point, like with DUIs, they give you prison time. It's not even just jail time at that point.
On the 8th one, the cop was like, "What? I don't want to ruin your life, kid. I'm gonna give you a PI on this one." What the fuck, dude?
Dude, that freaking cop is the one that changed his life, apparently.
And he was from California originally.
Oh,
and
man.
he told us a story about a time he went to Folsom Prison. Folsom Prison.
Nice.
Y'all.
For those that don't know, Johnny Cash.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got raped there, right?
Jesus.
Well, he didn't talk about that in particular, but he told us the reason he went to Folsom. So apparently he was in a bar fight, and he was defending himself. A guy just was eyeing him up and down that whole night, and he's just like, "What? I don't know you. You have a problem with me for some reason?" And the guy at a certain point was going to charge him. Like, he could see him raring to go, like, "All right, I'm coming at you." And all he saw next to him was a spoon. So as he was coming at him, he grabbed the spoon, and as he was charging at him, he was going to go for his neck, hit him in the windpipe. The dude lowered his head, and it went right through his eye.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So that guy died.
What?
Oh
a
my
spoon
God.
to the eye?
Well, he went to the hospital, and then 2 days later he died. So he tried to plead. He pled self-defense, but they had someone in the bar or at the hospital took a picture of the guy.
Somebody snitched?
Well, they had a picture of the guy with the spoon in his eye that they showed to the jury, and I guess that kind of the self-defense thing didn't fly with them
at that point.
and the judge wasn't hearing it either. But they did wind up appealing it, but he had to spend
hearing the
almost 2
story,
years.
it kind of sounds sketchy, dude.
I don't know.
All right. He just fell onto my spoon. Like, so
I will say he was a nice enough guy when we were talking, but me, Roland, and Ben are just sitting there just listening like, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. And it was one of those things, like, we're fascinated, but at the same time, we're driving back that night. It's already 11:30 where this guy's just going and going and going, and I'm like, man, I'm interested. I'm scared. But also, we got to drive home.
I'm also very tired, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane. You know you're tired when you just got somebody confessed murder to you. And you're like, bro, I don't even care, man. I just want to go home.
killed a guy with a spoon, dude. That's pretty impressive.
Spoon man.
What was his info? I'd like to have him as a guest one day.
I think he lives in Austin, he said.
Oh, that's freaking
That makes sense. He
nuts.
from California to Austin, that pipeline.
Yeah, the direct pipeline.
Mm-hmm. And somehow he's in Laredo that night.
That's pretty freaking... That's cool.
So, Bubba, if you're out there, hit us up.
Bubba, I'd like to have you on the podcast, bud. You'll have a nice little reunion with Sam because he'll be here as well. So, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you were saying that it wasn't a big crowd, but they
laughed.
They laughed. That's what I performed in Laredo. I want to say 2, maybe 3 times already. They are a crowd that is ready to freaking laugh. I love Laredo, man. It's
I had a good time, and that's what I was told too. Like the
and before
crowds,
you went, I told you they're gonna love you down there because I know you. I know your jokes and everything. They work really well down there.
I won't say I got a pop every time. Like I did 15 minutes, and they laughed at enough of my jokes to let me feel good about myself.
Yeah. That's the alternative is wanting to kill yourself at the end of the set because I've had a couple of those and they aren't fun.
There was one drunk in the audience that I have my bit about alcoholism and comedy, like in AA meetings are like open mics in a way.
Yeah.
And this one guy was drunk and clapping and laughing. I was like, "You're going to a meeting tomorrow, aren't you?"
I have been 0 days sober since the last meeting. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. Me and you have this running inside joke, which is probably not inside to people that have been doing comedy for a long time, but comedy and pizza places.
Yes.
That's what, your fourth already?
Fourth pizza place I've done comedy at.
Yeah. Because he went to Jersey, a couple months ago?
Yeah, back in June.
Yeah, and open mic at a pizza place there.
I found an open mic at a pizza place, Pizza Town USA, I think in Elmwood, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And no joke, on the sign they had an Uncle Sam. It was literally a sign.
It was
Wild.
destiny, dude.
Yes.
You're supposed to be there.
And it was weird. The scene reminded me a lot of ours in that location. Just a group of people that get together, do jokes, and hang out and just shoot the shit with each other afterwards.
That's what I want to do more of. Is I want to go more to out of state mics, because I've heard that like it's like that. But I've also heard the alternative where it's nobody cares.
Yeah,
like they're not gonna listen to your jokes or anything. Or
we had a comedian down a couple weeks ago for a Lazy Beach show named Keith Terry, and he's toured.
Shout out Keith Terry, man. Keith Terry was a cool ass guy, man. But
and he friended all of us, and he let us know just how special the Corpus scene is.
Did he DM you?
Yes,
dude, he DM'd me too. Great freaking guy, man. Keith, what's up, dude? Great freaking guy. Thank you for treating all of us so well. Thank you for accepting all of us and hearing all of us, because I think we all had like questions for him and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a nationally touring comedian for a good while. And yeah, thank you for showing us so much love, man. You reached out to like Sam and myself in private messages, and I really, really appreciated that. I was in Chicago whenever he sent that message. I was like, yo, that's really freaking cool, man. So Keith Terry, great freaking guy. If he's ever in your area, go show him some love, man. Shout out to you, Keith.
like we get validation from the crowds a lot, and that's what really matters. But to get like an established comedian that sees you and gives you props, it means a lot.
It means way, like, I don't think they even realize how much it means to us whenever they do stuff like that, because it makes, I don't know, for me, myself, it makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something right, or I'm on the right track, or, hey, at least I know there's something there. And finding that out, because there are a lot of times that, like, imposter syndrome sets in where there's a night where you don't get laughs at a mic. Am I good at this? Should I be doing this? And then you hear somebody tell you that. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, no. Okay, let me get out of my head for a little bit.
You get those crowds that aren't laughing at all at anyone, and you just think, is it me or just, oh, fuck this crowd?
Yeah. And I never want to be.
That.
Yeah, I never want to be the one that's like, oh, no, it was a bad crowd. But
for the people that don't do comedy, there are such things as bad fucking crowds. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's a debate on that. I think if
there is, though. I mean, not a quote unquote bad crowd, but like there's crowds that won't laugh. They like quietly laugh.
Yeah,
like, that's what I mean by bad crowd.
There are some that don't know like that it's okay to laugh at. Yeah.
They're dead silent for an hour, and then they come up to you. You were my favorite. Like, you could have let me know while I was on the stage.
Yeah, I've had some of those where I was like, oh wow, I thought you hated me. Cool. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Hard to tell with your arms folded.
Dude, that's the worst. The Stonewall Jackson, dude, when they're. Like,
but that's the thing too, is like we're all three of us are so new to it that like we need to still need to navigate that.
Right.
We're still figuring out. Oh shit. Okay, you did like me. Okay, now I know if somebody's a certain mannerism in the crowd, maybe they don't hate me. Because there are times where like you're in the middle of your set, you're like, that starts setting in your head like, oh, this guy fucking hates me. Shit. And then it kind of throws you off sometimes. So that's one of the things I learned. Maybe don't take everything to heart when you're up there, because you never know.
You look at a lot of dudes while you're on the stage.
I look at a little bit of everybody. I try to see who is reacting the most, and those I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna talk to you for a little bit.
No.
So
You're my guiding star. I'm gonna look at you because you're the one laughing at me.
It also becomes a bad habit sometimes of just focusing on that person alone. It's like, oh wait, start looking at everybody else. But it's been fun, man. Going back to talking about Corpus Christi comedy in general, Ronnie and Bobby, right? Bobby's also doing the page as well.
Yeah. Bobby's fucking doing work on that page.
Yeah,
dude.
BP3, Bobby Pena the third. He's also a comedian here in Corpus. He and Ronnie have the Corpus Christi comedy.
We run the Corpus Christi Comedy Facebook page on Facebook and Instagram. If you go to corpuschristicomedy.com, it'll route you right to the Facebook page. So just go to corpuschristicomedy.com. But it shows all the mics in the area and the shows going on. So open mics and shows in the area. Just an easy way to get the information, you know?
And the cool thing about what Ronnie and Bobby are doing is they'll put any show that's going on in Corpus, whether it be one of our shows, a smaller show being put on, or a big show like that's going on at the American Bank Center or the Selena Auditorium.
You mean the Hilliard Center?
They let everybody know, hey, these are the shows going on this week. These are the open mics going on this week. So if you just are in the mood to come laugh, follow that page, and they show all of our dates that are coming on that week. So appreciate them because that helps out big time.
Shout out Bobby Pena, friend of the podcast.
I also heard rumors that they're going to start putting like clips of this podcast on there too and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not putting you on the spot right now, Ronnie, but yeah.
Saving that for the Patreon. No, the OnlyFans. There we go.
Ooh, I told you that in private. Hey, remember when they said they were going to get rid of Micah Parsons because it was going to help stop the run? They're letting the freaking Giants run all over them. Sorry, I hate Jerry Jones. Anyway, back to the podcast. Anthony Kiedis is a pedophile. Sorry, they're just playing that right now.
Red Hot. Nah, dude.
He admitted it in his book.
Not under the bridge.
Twice.
Dude, is that what he was doing under the bridge?
No, he was doing heroin under the bridge.
Heroin in little kids? What do you mean pedophile, dude? Because I really like.
You didn't hear the story?
Peppers. No.
He put it in his book. He put that he was sleeping with the girl, and he took her on the road. And while on the road, a national missing thing came out. An Amber Alert for her came out, and she straight up told him that she was 13 years old, and he felt bad about it. But then he said he had sex with her one more time after that, and he said he was so delusional with how big of a star he was that her dad was going to understand that he was in love with her and he was going to let it happen. Her dad was the head of the chiefs of the head of the sheriff's department in their area.
What?
Yeah, bro. He freaking. Yeah, and he put that in his book. Yeah.
To be fair, all right. So R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Aaliyah was
14
16 or some shit.
I think she was 14 when she met.
Pee on my daughter. It's cool.
I don't think those were two different girls.
Aaliyah?
The girl that got peed on was a different girl.
Bro, if it's one girl, there's no way it's just one girl we peed on.
Yeah, there was one on camera that we know of.
Yeah, there's one on camera that we know of.
Yeah, that.
Allegedly,
allegedly
on all of this stuff that we've said. Allegedly.
Is there a film on it?
But
come
I don't
at
know.
us, man. He's in prison, so hey.
Either way, I'm just saying allegedly to everything that we've said so far. This is allegedly a podcast.
Do you think so? R. Kelly's in prison peeing on dudes?
I don't know, but I heard that he really does entertain people and like he sings for like commissary, I think.
Hell yeah, dude! I give him top ramen.
You've heard like you know how
grind.
people sneak phones in and stuff, right? A video came out on TikTok and on Reels of R. Kelly singing "Step in the Name of Love" in prison.
Are they flip phones they're sneaking into prison or like full phones?
Full phones.
In the ass.
I'm not exactly sure what the process is, but yeah, they get them in there.
They're not getting prime delivery.
They get them in there, all right. Man.
The thing that interests me is all you got was like, hey, that's R. Kelly singing "Step in the Name of Love," but the people that paid him the commissary, was it the people next to him so they could have special time together while R. Kelly's singing "Step in the Name of Love" to them?
If you're in prison for life and R. Kelly was there and he was fond of you, I mean, maybe he serenaded you, dude. But you're in jail for life, bro. No one's gonna know.
Yeah.
Would you let him pee on you?
Me? No, I'm not fond of pee.
Jizz?
Like-
Is that better?
No, neither, bro. What? I still have to lie to myself and say that a girl squirting on me isn't pee, just for it to be okay with it to happen. Anyway, come out to the annex and show them some love.
Nah, that's a good segue.
Got a nice outdoor
Sorry,
patio
Caitlin.
area, so if
Yeah.
you got a squirt out there, you know.
It will dry.
We need to get Joe Hilliard on the podcast to talk about his blankets to help against it.
I got one based on a recommendation from him
Oh my God, you really?
because I started talking to this girl who admitted to me that she's a squirter. Like, so I was like, boy, I'm glad you let me know. So I reached out to Joe immediately, like, so you talk about this in your set. Do you actually know one? And he sent me an Amazon link and everything.
Damn.
Thank you, Joe Hilliard, for contributing to Uncle Sam's sex life.
Did you read his review on the Amazon link?
I didn't scroll that far down. I just picked a color, and then 2 days later, it was at my apartment.
Joe's
color?
review
It's
was,
just black.
Black.
oh yeah.
What were the
black,
options?
once you go black squirt blanket, you never go back.
They had like
Joe
red and
Hilliard's
teal.
Red and teal. Yeah.
I would have picked red just so everything would blend in. If
If it's
anyway,
that time in the month and she squirts, you're good.
yeah, you don't have to question it. I could just see Joe Hilliard. This squirt blanket was so good, I wrote a joke about it. Thank you, ShamWow, or whatever Slapnut's name was. Slap Chop.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bro, did you see that he came out on Kill Tony a couple months ago?
Really?
That dude
Who?
is insane.
His name's Vince, right?
The ShamWow guy?
The ShamWow guy. I think it's Vince.
something.
So the way they found out is somebody got pulled out of the bucket, right? And during their thing, they go, bro, there's some guy, the freaking ShamWow guy is at the bar across the street with a guy in a one-piece ShamWow onesie. And freaking Tony's like, what? The ShamWow guy's next door? Somebody go get him. And yeah, he came out and he was insane. He was insane. Freaking Mark Norman was on the panel, and Mark was like, he was getting him with some good quips, but he was a very wild guy. Oh, the guy that he had as his like handler, or the guy that was in the onesie, apparently he was one of the people that used to call into Stern, like one of those characters.
Okay.
That, you know how back in the day on like radio shows, you would know this.
Oh, yeah.
Where you would get that one crazy guy constantly calling in, they eventually become a character or a legend on the show or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently that's what that guy was. So Opie and Andy, or it was Opie and
Opie and Jim for a bit.
for a bit. Oh, because Jim Norton was
Yeah.
on it. I know they used to have people the same way that would call in all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be freaking cool to have some just crazy ass person. Like, I think, isn't that how Beetlejuice started on Howard Stern too? They bringing him in because he
Maybe.
looked weird, and then they just started bringing him in. You remember who that Beetlejuice guy was?
Well, I don't know his real name, but I
Yeah.
just remember seeing him in stuff.
Bro, he had like a whole WCW angle back in the day. It was insane.
He was on WCW?
Yeah.
They would,
I think somebody literally threw him out of the ring.
yeah, that's what
Over
you would
the
do,
ropes.
right?
If you don't know who Beetlejuice is, I'll probably throw an overlay or something so you can see how. I'll probably try to find the WCW video and put it on here. He's, yeah, insane character.
In recent years, he was a TikTok meme.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Before TikTok was a thing, he was like the original one. People use him now, right? I've seen people
No.
use them as like gifts and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag.
This is my go-to karaoke song, dude.
You have a couple interesting karaoke songs. What are yours?
Yeah, all right. This, Backstreet Boys, and Sublime. And then Nickelback, bro. You can't go wrong with How You Remind Me.
I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with that sentence you just said, but
I don't reply. I don't comply. Or I don't know. What?
same thing with Creed.
Dude, Creed was like one of the best concerts I went to. I'm not even
You
kidding,
know,
bro.
the thing that's interesting about that is you are not the first person that I've heard say that.
That motherfucker was a showman, Scott Staff, and that's the first time I ever felt like that dude. Like he literally, figuratively fucked the crowd, bro. Like this dude, like when he was singing, he was going like setting up the crowd to do a doggy. I swear, bro.
Weren't they like a Christian rock band at one point?
They still are, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's insane. He was just edging the crowd because he knows he could.
Yeah, dude. He had us.
What I liked about
with arms wide open.
What I liked about Creed is they had one of the main songs on Scream 3.
What if?
Yeah, I think that was my favorite song by them. 5 minutes? Oh, we're at 25? Cool. Yeah, so we're going to take a break here in a bit for a ad read for a sponsor that we don't have yet. So if you'd like to sponsor with us.
This has been brought to you by the Squirt Blanket. We got a sponsor now, dude. Joe Hilliard.
Yeah. I don't know about Squirt Blanket, but we might throw in like a Belia's ad for my ads treat shop here.
Dude, your mom's cookie, bro.
Oh, dude.
Dude. Hey, bro. Your mom.
So
a coconut cookie, dude. It was a blue cookie your mom made, dude. It's so fucking good.
What I like to say is her cookies are what Insomnia wishes they were. They are the bomb. She made a Cookie Monster cookie, and I know we're going on a wild tangent, but fuck it. She made a Cookie Monster cookie that was a homemade chocolate chip cookie that had bits of Chips Ahoy cookie and bits of Oreo cookie and bits of a third cookie in it. Yeah, it was like 4 different cookies in one. Insane. So yeah, shout out to my mom, Nani's Cheesecake, because she makes awesome cheesecakes, and Nani's Gourmet Cookies.
Your mom's cookie technically sponsored this whole podcast, if you think about it.
Yeah, because she had me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I'm going to probably throw her Facebook in the link below. But, yeah, since we don't have any actual sponsors just yet, do y'all have any shows coming up?
Yeah.
What you got?
So I'm supposed to go to Laredo this weekend and do a show.
Hell yeah. Back-to-back Laredo for the boys.
Yeah.
At Average Joe's.
AJ's, Average Joe's. I've heard good stuff about that venue.
And then House of Rock, September 24th, Wednesday. Oh, dude, check this out. I went to Hooters, and me and Tom were there, our other buddy. He used to work at Ojos Locos, so the waitress came up, was like, "You used to work at Ojos Locos?"
Yeah.
And then she looked at me, and she was like, "Hey, you were at the House of Rock. You're that high school lesbian teacher."
Was it the roast that I did?
Yeah,
the roast that I did, yes.
bitch.
For y'all that don't know, me and Ronnie did an exhibition roast. Actually, yeah, let's talk about that. We'll go. Keep saying. Was there any more to that story, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, well, that's what she recognized me from. She was like,
So
yeah,
she was at the roast. She was at the roast.
Yeah.
That's dope. So we're in the middle of shout out to Joe Hilliard. He's doing a roast battle competition. It's a multi-month thing. Last month, it was supposed to be two matches. One was going to be Steven Garrett versus Christian Delgado. Great first battle of the tournament. Shout out to both of them. Shout out to the winner, Christian Delgado. Sam was supposed to be the other match against Corinne the artist. Unfortunately, Corinne was battling some health issues. Corinne, hope for a quick, speedy recovery. So y'all delayed that. They had to delay y'all's instead of canceling it. And they asked me and Ronnie on a 24-hour notice to do a exhibition battle at the roast. So me and Ronnie went one-on-one against each other. Shout out to Miguelito and Joe for coming over. We did like a little brain trust and did a little writing session. And yeah,
we did a writing session, man.
On less than 24 hours, we did our thing. And I had a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
little behind the scenes of the roast battle, you know. So yeah, sometimes like whenever it's like a tight deadline, less than 24 hours, and you want to put on a good show for the people, sometimes you got to collaborate, you know, and make jokes together.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're normally you get, what did y'all have, like? Now you're gonna have what, 4 months to write?
Yeah,
but
about 2-3 months to write jokes for Corinne.
originally it was what, 1 month that y'all had to write. So even a month, as opposed to 24 hours, it was challenging. I had never done any type of roast before that, so that was cool. It was a lot of fun, and I'm not gonna say who won, but it was a lot of fun. Who won, Ronnie?
I mean, the crowd did, because we put on a show.
Yeah, we put on a show. I'm gonna put a video of the results here in a bit. Anyway, go on.
No, the time is helpful having, especially with my opponent. I mean, I'm trying so hard to, because she's one of the nicest, sweetest people I've ever met. And the fact that
that's
she signed
the
up
hard
for this,
part. That's the hard part.
and I'm just curious about the joke she's going to come at me with.
And that's the thing about both of us, because like you're quiet until you're like real reserved, but I've heard you like say stuff about people, and you are fucking cerebral with some of the stuff you say. So I'm like, I was throughout the whole first round like matchups, I was most excited for y'all's, and I still am most excited for y'all's, because I just want to see what both of y'all come up with.
It's gonna be a
nuts.
battle of the wits.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. I'm real excited for it. But so yeah, do you have any other shows coming up?
So House of Rock, and then October 4th we're doing San Antonio at the Artisan.
Mm-hmm.
You're on that show, right?
No.
No.
I am.
All right. We're doing. That's what I meant. We're doing Artisan October 4th,
Yes.
and then
Wait, who's doing that one?
Adrian.
Oh shit, I am on that show. I need to send him a headshot. Oh shit, yes, I am on a show in October.
all right.
Whoops.
I wasn't initially, but our friend Tom, he's since moved out of Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
So they needed someone to fill in. And I was like,
Yeah, I need a show. That's why he was asking for a headshot. I was so confused because shout out Adrian Van Dang. You know Adrian. Darian. You know Adrian. Ugo. He does comedy in San Antonio. So he did a mic the other day. He goes, "Hey bro, send me your headshot." I was like, "Am I doing a show with this guy?" All right. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together. He did ask me the mic before that. Whoops. So yes, okay, October 4th at the Artisan.
So you're on that show.
Cool.
man.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
on a
So
show.
we've got a show.
Yeah.
Us three, October 4th.
Nice. In San Antonio, Texas.
And then New Kids, October 18th.
Nice.
October 10th, doing Panacea, the roast of Mr. Wendell.
No, that's October 11th. That's Saturday.
Saturday?
It's
Yeah.
a Saturday show.
All right. Well, I'm doing another show on October 10th.
I have the info on that one.
All right.
I'll say that one because I'm on that one too.
All right.
Yeah, I have all the info right here.
We're on a lot of the same shows, Chris.
Yeah.
So,
A
Sam?
lot of cross-pollination.
we get freaky.
This Thursday, I am hosting at Mesquite Street.
Nice.
Yeah, the longest-running open mic in Corpus Christi. The next day, so this isn't a public thing, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do it, but earlier this year, my uncle passed away.
Ooh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're having a memorial service for him on Friday, and my aunt asked if I wanted to do some time at the VFW.
Yo, that is wild.
So I'll try to think of some stories about my uncle and then try to weave them into some of my jokes, maybe. I don't know.
What she meant was, can you give the eulogy and you're up there cracking wise?
So this guy used to touch me.
Other than that, I'm trying to think of other shows. I think that's it for me in September. But then, like that October 4th show, New Kids, I'm on that as well. And yeah, book me, Bulky Sam on Instagram.
Hell
Tell
yeah.
him where the bulk's at, dude.
It's all over my body. I'm a recovering fat ass.
Nice.
So I thought I only had one show to announce because I don't have any bookings coming up. Book me, Chris Longoria Comedy, Corpus, The Valley, Laredo, Houston.
Did you say you didn't think you
San
had any
Antonio,
shows?
Dallas. No, I'm saying these are all the places I'll go anywhere to do a show. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I didn't think I had any shows, but I
And then you
I
got a
have
bunch
two.
of shows, actually.
I have
dude.
2. All right, now I know I have 2. All right, so I have October 4th with Sam and Ronnie at the Artisan in San Antonio. I'm glad I remembered that one. And then October 10th, shout out to my old coworker John O. We're doing the John O Comedy Showcase night at 4411 Galahar Road, Suite E. It's an 18 plus only show. It's $20. BYOB. So it'll be me, John O, Miguelito, Mr. Wendell. Roland's on it, I think. You're on it. I need to talk to Tina. Tina's got the full list. But that's going to be October 10th at 4411 Galahar Road. Yeah, it's going to be a real fun show. I'm hosting that show. And what's going to be fun about that show is my old coworkers, the one that booked me, and my old manager and my old regional manager at an unnamed company that I will not say right now, but will surely get roasted at that show, are going to be there. It is going to be so much fun roasting my old company and my old bosses. So come out to that show to see a wild night of comedy. Well, we're going to take a break real quick, and we will be back.
Like I ain't been writing my goals down. I feel like I'm fighting alone now. And I ain't tell my girl I'm this, bro. If life will
What's up, everybody? I got to show some love to the home of That Dude Talks podcast, and that is the Annex of Corpus Christi. Here are some of the specials that they have on Fridays and Saturdays. Every third Wednesday of the month, we have the Comedy Collective open mic at the Annex every third. And here's a couple of specials that we have on those Wednesdays as well. Come out, show some of the comics some love. This month, they also have a ping pong tournament going on the 27th with free hot dogs. The winner gets a $100 prize. And this month, at the end of the month, on September 28th, on Sunday, they have Chicken Shiz Bingo. If you've never been, it's an amazing time. Come out. Welcome back to the That Dude Talks podcast. I'm your host, Chris Longoria. That dude, Chris Longoria. And we are 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of the Cowboys versus Giants game. The score is 30-34 with the Cowboys. We originally were not going to record. We wanted to watch the ending of this, but I was like, let's see if we have Heartbreak live on camera. So let's see. Oh, my God. He's throwing a bomb. Hail Mary. Oh, my God.
Shut the fuck
oh, my
up,
God.
dude.
Are you serious? Bro,
dude.
I was joking. I didn't want Heartbreak on camera. What the fuck? Russell Wilson throws a bomb to Malik Neighbors. There were 3 Cowboys there. Was it 2 or 3? No matter what, there was at least 2. Elam was one of them. My God. So they complete the pass for a touchdown. 34-36 right now. They're about to kick the field goal. Well, there's 25 seconds left, and the good thing is the Cowboys have the best kicker in the league. So
And 3 timeouts.
You said you needed a 60-yard field goal earlier.
Let's go, dude.
So maybe they'll get a 70-yard. They have all 3 timeouts. Oh, my God. My God. So
Let's catch Heartbreak on camera. Start rolling.
Wow. You wished it, dude. You wished it on us.
You put that evil out in the universe.
It was a joke.
You're a real son of a bitch, dude. Hey, don't worry. We got Dak Prescott, dude. He's the fucking man.
All
if
right.
he can't do it, dude,
So
no one can, Chris.
let's catch love on camera now, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Let's catch excitement
Let's
on
see
camera.
why this motherfucker gets paid $250 million.
We're about to go into overtime on a 70-yard field goal, guys.
25 seconds left.
Oh my God, that is terrible. Well, welcome back to the first episode back of That Dude Talks podcast, guys. Talk about
First
a
and
clip.
last.
Talk about a clip we're gonna freaking put out. Jesus Christ, man. We got 3 timeouts with 19 seconds left, and the best kicker in the league.
The bartender here is hopeful.
Yeah. As am I.
Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
Dude.
Man. I may retire all of my Cowboys jokes because none of them are going to have as much of a punchline as this season's going to be.
So the perks about being a Cowboys fan is during every playoffs, I get to pick a new fucking team. So
Jesus Christ.
This last year, every team I was going for in the playoffs lost.
Maybe it's just you.
Chiefs, Niners.
Ooh. Chance for a 70.
Warming up there.
Dude, that guy's the man right there.
Okay, maybe. Oh, they did get better at stopping the run. They got 84 yards accumulatively. But still, they shouldn't be going to this very last second with the freaking New York Giants.
Russell Wilson should not be throwing up over
433 yards.
And
you
3
know
touchdowns.
You know who would have rushed him? You know who would have, put pressure on him? I don't know. Micah fucking Parsons. The guy that's working wonders for Green Bay right now. Did you see what happened during the Green Bay game? The freaking crowd was chanting, "Thank you, Jerry."
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Wait, they just running up the middle?
Yeah.
Center her up. Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Let's go, Aubrey. Dude, we caught heartbreak on camera. You're going to catch excitement right now. Let's go, Brandon.
Having to go yay overtime.
You know what, Sam? Let's take this one bit at a time, all right, my man?
Well, hey, at least the Giants don't have any timeouts to ice the kicker.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. OT.
See, we just love the theatrics. We love the dramatics, guys.
37-37. Snooch to the nooch.
Snooch to the nooch. All right. What was that, a 70-yarder?
It's at 64.
64 yards.
Let's go.
And you said you wanted a 60-yarder.
Yeah, the Cowboys answered.
Hey, we like the theatrics. Let's go to overtime and win this thing, boys. All right, so let's get back to the podcast because I'm done with my heart racing this much. Fucking Cowboys. Yeah. Every year they do this to me. I think I may retire my Cowboys jokes. Guys, did y'all know that Corpus is being overtaken by Batman villains?
Are we now?
So I'm sure people are aware of. Do y'all know who the Corpus Christi Joker is? He goes to like the Comic Cons.
What? Corpus Christi what?
Joker.
I thought you said hooker.
No,
like,
Joker.
No,
Joker.
but I want to, dude.
No, so there's a Corpus Christi Joker. I don't know him personally, but shout out to him. He goes to a lot of the Comic Cons here in full getup. And like kids that are sick, he goes and visits them in the full garb.
The Joker.
Yeah.
The guy that blew up a fucking hospital, dude. Perfect.
No,
kids.
But yeah, he'll do parties and stuff, so it's cool. So I knew he existed.
I know over the summer I saw a few pictures of him at El Vago when they were doing the free kids meals.
Yes.
He would show up over there.
Yeah. So that's one of the things he would do. So yeah, that's one of them, right? This morning I went to Circle K, and I'm walking in, and this guy's walking out, and he has a purple top hat, and he's like a short, like, bigger dude. And I go up to the counter, I'm like, yo, was a fucking Batman villain just in here? And all the girls and the dude that were working the counter, the checkout people, they freaking bust out laughing. They're like, we were thinking the same thing. I was like, that was a Mr. Penguin, right? And they're like, dude, we thought the same thing. And then I walk outside. He's reversing. The back of his car has a big Batman symbol. So we have a Corpus Christi Joker and a guy that's walking around dressing like the Penguin now. So Corpus is getting overtaken by freaking... Who's the next one? Who wants to be Bane? You could be Bane.
Bane?
Yeah.
Me?
You were born in the darkness. Oh, Roland. Roland could be Bane.
Roland's Bane.
Andy would be Bane, dude. You'd be a good Bane.
Who could be the Riddler? Oh, Mr. Window could be the Riddler. Ooh,
there
people
you
are
go.
gonna get people are gonna get mad about that casting. Window as a Riddler would be dope though. I've seen a bald Batman. I've seen a butch Batman. I've seen a bussy Batman. I've seen Batman's bussy.
Would Joe be Mr. Freeze?
Because he's bald, yeah. So Joe Hilliard is Mr. Freeze. Who's gonna be Catwoman?
He's gonna
You?
make that squirt freeze, dude.
Who could I be?
Catwoman? Obviously Corinne. She's nimble. On her feet.
Uh,
Does it have to just be comedians? Maybe there's just someone out there that we don't know. I don't know.
oh, I'm just fantasy casting our group. Miguel is Poison Ivy. Anyway, let's get Sam back into this conversation because he
shut down as soon as we
he
started
shut down
talking
as soon as we
sports.
talk about sports.
Did y'all watch the new season of Dexter? You know, that was pretty cool.
So is it like a
No.
reboot? Or like,
No, it's a
It's a
continuation.
prequel. Oh, is it
Yeah.
a
Well,
Well,
continuation?
they had the
Dude.
prequel series that I liked. It was called First Blood, and they had Christian Slater.
did he start off with dogs and shit? Christian Slater. Was he the dad or some
Yeah,
shit?
he played the dad in the prequel.
Okay.
Christian Slater, whose first movie was The Legend of Billie Jean, filmed right here in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah.
Bit of trivia for you.
I watched that movie and fell asleep like 5 minutes in.
What?
Yeah. It was legendary, dude.
You weren't like, there's the Harbor Bridge. I've been there. Oh, it's going away soon. People aren't going to know that unless this film exists.
What I thought was
soon.
cool was the whole. You're listening to C101.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was really freaking cool that they used our actual radio station.
But it wasn't a real DJ.
Was it not?
No, Jimmy J. Judge was not a DJ on C101.
I never. Okay, yeah.
They picked a real radio station, but then they had a
That's
actor.
hilarious. That's interesting.
Speaking of Christian Slater, though, dude, one of my favorite movies is True Romance, dude. I don't know if you've seen that.
Great movie.
It is a good one.
Written by Tarantino.
Which one?
True Romance.
Oh yes, yes.
It's got Commissioner Gordon from the Batman's fucking. Isn't he like a pimp or like coke dealer? Dude, it's so funny. He gets shot in the dick. Yeah,
Gary
dude.
Oldman is such a great actor.
With
He's the dude
dreadlocks.
with the dreads at the beginning that gets shot in the dick, dude.
Yo, what? Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go rewatch that. Wow,
That's acting range right there, dude.
dude. He's got such a wide range. He kind of like he rivals like Johnny Depp and stuff with range because he is.
Yeah, bitches shit in his bed too, dude.
There's a meme that I saw a long time ago. Imagine you're in a grocery store. You're buying apples, and all of a sudden you hear, cut. You're Gary Oldman. That's how good an actor he is.
Oh man, yeah. Gary Oldman is awesome. Yeah, no, I just saw what you reacted to. The Cowboys are probably gonna lose to the Giants.
I think the question on everyone's mind is when are they going to come out with Ratatouille 2?
I saw what's his name?
Patton? Oswald? Or
Patton Oswalt came out on a.
I fucking hate that guy, dude. He's
He's
like one of the guys.
He's Ratatouille.
Nah,
He's the rat.
All right, dude. Fuck Ratatouille 2. There's a reason it hasn't come out, all right?
All right, never mind. I'm not gonna tell this story then.
All right, what about Patton Oswalt?
He
dude?
came out on We Might Be Drunk and they talked about Ratatouille. I don't know if
Yeah,
they
a
talked
little
about a
bit.
sequel, but I know they talked about it.
I listened to that episode too, and it was the weekend after Orlando Leyba had just
Yes,
been.
you mentioned it to me. I hadn't gotten to that part yet. After you mentioned it to me, I listened to it. I popped whenever I heard it. I was like, oh shit, this is what Sam was talking about.
Like I had literally just worked with the guy, opened a show for him, and then Patton Oswalt shouts him out on a podcast and gave him props for like telling him like, hey, that joke should be your closer, and he was right. And I was like, my man, Orlando.
That's pretty freaking cool. That's awesome.
Maybe now that I do comedy, I should go back and listen to Patton Oswalt. I did not like him when I did do comedy. Like, he was one of those people I was like, this guy, I don't like him.
I just like him on some of the movies he came out on. I've never really heard his comedy.
Nah.
I mean, in interviews, yeah, he can be a little sanctimonious, but his comedy is solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to agree with someone's views to like their comedy.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not like one of those. Like, I don't give a fuck about their views.
Go.
I just didn't think he was funny. He's like one of those guys. Like, I don't know. I guess everyone has like that one comedian. Like, you saw them, you're like, if he can do comedy, I can fucking do comedy.
Oh, I've seen.
So
yeah.
that was like Penn Oswald, Ari Shaffir. Those are like the dudes that were like, all right, they can fucking do it. I can do it.
There are some of Ari's things where I'm like, okay, but then there are some of his things that I see, I'm like, yo, that was really fucking good. Like his most recent one that he did on, not Jew, the one that he did after that.
America's Sweetheart?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed America's Sweetheart. So it's interesting, but I feel like I've seen a couple comedians around like, okay, but everybody has different like brands of comedy that they like as well. So it's weird.
It's subjective.
It's like art. It's like art. Like not everybody likes this form of art, but other people like this form of art.
Are you saying comedy is art?
I'm not doing
Are you
this.
saying comedy is art, Chris?
I'm not doing this.
Hashtag woke.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I knew as soon as I said it that you're gonna do this.
My fucking art, dude.
Nope, I didn't say any of that.
Oui, monsieur. Listen to my art.
I didn't say any of
This
this.
fucking dick joke I got is art, dude.
Anyway, you done? You fucking
No.
homo.
Dude. If you can appreciate a good dick, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I.
Sam? This is gay.
I think if I'm karaokeing it, it won't count as a strike.
That's a gray area.
What do you get strikes
Oh, I
on?
need to do the Vanilla Ice and do a hi-hat in it as well. For it to not be copyrighted.
Have you seen That's My Boy? Adam
No,
Sandler?
I haven't.
With
Andy Samberg and Adam
It's pretty
Sandler.
funny, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where he finds out that his dad is a 13-year-old.
Well, his dad knocks up the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The Corpus love story. Anyway, go on.
It's got Vanilla Ice in it, dude.
Yeah, that's
He
his
plays
friend or whatever.
the friend, the uncle. Man,
That's funny.
have you seen it?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. Never saw it all the way through.
Get him. Got him.
After like Jack and Jill was like, I'm done with Adam Sandler. But then this one was like, all right.
Did y'all see Happy Gilmore too?
I haven't
Yes.
seen it yet.
What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. It
I
was
enjoyed it
very
too.
nostalgic. I just, for that, I'm a nostalgia whore.
Yeah.
So it just did it for me. But I don't have Netflix anymore, so I can't really watch a lot of that stuff anymore.
You don't watch it illegally? Are you?
I mean, I don't know. I could, maybe.
I can send you some
I'm not going to
links.
admit that on camera, but yeah, I don't have Netflix anymore. I was watching like one thing a month, and I'm paying $27 a month for this shit.
Yeah,
Holy
that
shit,
makes
is it
sense.
$27 a month?
Intercepted. Let's go.
Fuck, dude. Let's go. That's how you play defense.
So yeah, I'm a little bit of a nostalgia whore as well. So I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Bad Bunny's part.
Yes.
Bad Bunny did a really good job at that. I heard there were a couple comedians that were mad because they auditioned for that role and didn't get it, but also didn't watch the movie after.
Sour grapes.
I think when you see the movie, you see how good Bad Bunny did. It would have been cool. It was Ralph Barboza was one of them. He auditioned for that role, and then Renee Vaca auditioned for that role, which it would have been cool to see what Ralph could have done with that, but still Bad Bunny just knocked it out of the freaking park.
The caddy?
Yeah, he was a caddy.
Dude,
But-
that's a good guess, right? I was
Yeah,
gonna
that was
guess
a really good
caddy or the landscaper.
He was technically a waiter at first
Yeah.
and got fired because Travis Kelce got in his face. He was the other waiter.
Fucking
And
Travis Kelce,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, so they got into it.
Travis
and Travis
Kelce Swift soon.
Yeah, yeah, Travis Kelce Swift.
Dude, that would be so hilarious if they do that, dude.
He might, but yeah. So he got in his face and got him fired, and Adam Sandler saw the interaction and hired him as his caddy. But yeah, it would have been cool to see what Ralph Barbosa did with that role, but Bad Bunny killed it. He did a great job. And then Marcelo from SNL played the cousin, and he did really freaking good. So I enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed it. It did get a little clunky at the end with the whole, like, interesting version of golf or whatever, but what are you going to do? You can't. It's only so much you can do with a golf story. You know what I mean? So I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the podcast that they showcased during it.
That was cool. That was cool because they had Bad Friends on it.
Yeah, and it was funny. Like, leading up to that, they teased that Bobby was on it. They never mentioned that Santino was a part of it. Then it shows what exactly the part was, and it was just someone being a guest on their podcast. It's like, oh, so they're both in it.
Yeah, that was really freaking cool.
And then Hot Ones, too.
Yeah, Hot Ones was one of them.
Sean Evans is the man.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, the game is still going on, guys.
Let's go.
A minute and 50 seconds in overtime.
It looks like that trade is turning out pretty well.
It's cool because a couple wrestlers from rival companies were in it. There was a WWE wrestler, Becky Lynch. She was one of the other golf association. What was it called?
I can't remember.
It's like Live Golf, but whatever they called it in this one. She was one of those golfers, and she's in WWE. One of Sandler's sons is MJF, and he wrestles for AEW. They're actual rival companies that don't associate with each other.
Yeah.
So that was interesting that they had them in the same movie together. So much so that WWE has their partnership with Netflix because Monday Night Raw is on Netflix. Netflix wanted WWE to show the trailer during the commercials for Happy Gilmore 2, and WWE said, we'll do it, but you have to take every scene that has MJF out of the trailer if we're going to show it on our channel or on our show, and Netflix did it. So
that's business, man.
But it was pretty cool that they were that both companies were okay with both of their wrestlers to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was real cool to see that. I didn't think that was a thing.
Saudi Arabians are taking over everything, bro. You know they run that live golf.
Yeah.
And then the fight last night, the Canelo.
Yeah, the Riyadh season.
Yeah.
Did you hear about WrestleMania?
They own it now too.
It's going to be out of North America for the first time, right?
For the first time ever. So next year's is going to be in Vegas, but the one after that in 27 is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Damn.
First time it's ever been outside of America in general, because they've never been to Canada and they've never been to Mexico for WrestleMania. It's going to be the first ever WrestleMania outside of America, and it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, a lot of people were upset about that.
So the week that Happy Gilmore came out was also the week that Hulk Hogan died.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to, again, I'm a nostalgia whore. And even though it's a horrible, terrible movie, I decided to watch Suburban Commando. Because never seen it? Mm-mm. It's horrible.
Yeah?
And Hulk Hogan starring as like a space warrior.
Brother.
Yeah, and then...
We're floating, brother!
And then Christopher Lloyd as the guy he rents a room from on Earth. Yeah. Shelley Duvall is his wife. And then, there's an appearance by The Undertaker.
What?
Yeah. And someone else. I can't remember who the other wrestler was.
It's like, brother, I'm not going to make it. I'm running out of oxygen, brother. You will rest in peace. Was that a scene or no?
No, it wasn't. It's worse than that.
Oh, my God. Worse than it? Let's go.
Let's go. Aubrey, 46-yard attempt, 22 for the day.
That's game.
There we go.
That's game. The Dallas Cowboys did not break my heart tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They just gave me a slight flutter in the heart, which I'll take that over a heart attack. So, Cowboys win 40-37. It shouldn't have been in overtime. Don't look at me like that, Sam. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. I'm not a whore for the theatrics. Yes, I am.
The road to 5-12 begins today, dude, with that win. I'm telling you, 5-12.
Bro, and they kicked that during the Sound of Silence playing. So, oh, silence.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I don't like Disturbed. Anyway,
You don't like Disturbed?
nah.
What do you mean?
I've seen them probably 6 or 7 times live, and I never went to see them. They were always on the show that I went to see.
So they were like forced on you?
And every single time I saw them, it was the exact same show every single time.
Oh, really?
Like every single time that I've seen them, they brought him out on a stretcher. He did the Hannibal Lecter thing where he was in a straitjacket, had the Hannibal Lecter mask. It was cool the first time I saw it. I popped. I enjoyed it. After seeing it the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7th time, every single entrance being the exact same, yeah, it gets boring. And then during the intermission, or when they're going to close it out, I forget when, he always does the exact same speech, almost word for word. My brothers, my sisters, my blood, you and I, we are disturbed. We are disturbed. Every single time. Doesn't change anything. So much so that he had a side band that I saw live one time. They performed on the Gigantour, headlined by Megadeth. Went and saw that band. He had the same entrance with that band, the same Hannibal Lecter entrance.
Hell yeah.
And had the same outro speech. Just instead of "We Are Disturbed," he said "We Are," and then the name of that band. Yeah, he is an unoriginal fuck. David Draymond. I will say this. David Draymond, you are an unoriginal fuck. I hated seeing you after the second or third time live.
Second and third. It works, though.
They were good the first time. I will give them that. But it was also my first metal show ever, and I was going to see my favorite band, Slipknot, live for the first time. So I was hyped about that. So seeing Disturbed that first time, cool. After that, Jesus, guy, come up with something original.
So you're saying they're worth seeing at least once?
Yeah. See them at least once. You'll see the hits. The other thing that sucks about them is if you've heard one Disturbed song, you've heard every Disturbed song, because they sound very identical.
Dude, that fucking album, was it the Game Over album? Or I'm trying to think, the one that came out in like 2001. It's like a really good album. They got a shitload of good songs on there. Like with Stupefy and
I think they got lazy.
Down with the Sickness.
I think they got lazy because at a certain point, if you listen to all their songs, they all sound the same.
Do they do Shout like live? They redid like Shout, like shout, let it all out. That song,
yeah. I've seen them do it at least twice.
How's the crowd's reaction though? Like every time you've gone, they fucking I bet they get their rocks off when they see him come out like for the first time. He's like, it works, dude. Trust me.
I don't know. It's like lackluster. It's never been fantastic, but they did just do a that I didn't go to.
I bet it was the same.
But my buddy Ruben went, and I think he said that they finally did a different entrance. Yeah. So we'll see. Ooh.
Rob Zombie does a fucking cool show, dude.
Dude, so I saw them at Sonic Temple, right?
Yeah.
First time ever seeing them, and it sucks because, he has a whole bunch of theatrics, right?
Yeah,
and a whole bunch of, like, glow-in-the-dark shit. They freaking put them midday. And Rob Zombie straight up in the middle of his set goes, well, we are more of a night act, guys, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all that have seen us know that as well. And all the crowd like made noise like, yeah, we understand. It's like, so I think we're just going to do a little bit of White Zombie now. So they played some White Zombie, and it was pretty dope. But he openly admitted, he's like, We work a lot better at night, guys. I do apologize, but it sucks because their audio gave out in the middle of it. Yeah, they didn't have a good audio guy like this show does. But no, he like legitimately got pissed to where he grabbed his mic stand and threw it at the side of the stage like, what the fuck is going on? Because it happened through like 3 songs in a row. I felt bad for the guy because first he's already battling the fact that he's performing at not an ideal time for the band to perform. And then he had audio issues. It's like, damn.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've been on a stage, dude. Audio issues can fuck you.
Oh,
up,
absolutely.
dude.
Absolutely. Especially when you have an order of songs or a set list like we have, and then it starts fucking up, and you're like, well, it throws the timing of everything off. Yeah. Where do I pick back up? And then, like, if audio cuts out for 10 minutes, they have to take 2 songs out. It throws the whole flow of the show off. It sucks. It sucks. And that's the thing about those festivals is it's cool because you get a shitload of bands to see. But like when I saw Sick New World, Seven Dust had audio issues to the point where they only got to play 3 songs.
Damn.
So
and
it's
you
like,
get like a small sample of each band. You don't get
yeah,
like the whole set.
Yeah, you
It's
get like if you get lucky, you'll get a 30-minute set.
Yeah.
But the headliners, of course, will get their hour and a half.
Yeah.
But they're still not doing their stage setup. It's a give and take. It's fun, but it is definitely a give and take.
I've never been to like a festival like that.
It's fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's fun. That's
I
why
wanna
me
go
and
to
the boys travel for it.
The When We Were Young one that they have with all like the emo bands and shit.
That's the same company that put on Sick New World.
Yeah. I would like to go to both of those.
There's rumors that they're gonna bring Sick New World back next year, so depending how good the lineup is, might go back to that one.
Yeah.
We're seeing what the Sonic Temple lineup is because that's one we went to this year in Columbus.
Yeah.
That one was fun, but nothing that they've announced so far has been worth making that trip for yet.
And it's in Ohio.
Yeah. There's rumors of some of the headliners, and I'm like there's rumors that Guns N' Roses is going to be a headliner. If I really wanted to see Guns N' Roses, I would go see them on their show, but I would not want to see them on a festival. And I barely want to see them alone. Because freaking Vince...
75, bro.
Their lead
like
singer
80?
sucks live now. Fucking Axl? Axl sounds so bad live now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they can't hit the same like high notes as old men like they were doing when they're doing cocaine and shit.
Yeah. It sucks because I saw Avenged Sevenfold a couple weeks ago in Chicago, and you could tell that M Shadows isn't going to have that much longer of a career. He blew his vocals a couple times throughout his career, but it's to a point where you can tell it's hard now for him to do a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been to a big rock show.
Yeah.
Like, I used to go a lot when I was younger, but then like in the past 10, 15 years, I can't say I've been to a lot of concerts in general, but I think the last rock show I went to was Stone Temple Pilots at Concrete Street.
Oh,
That was pretty cool. Yeah. Then the last like kind of festival type one that they had at Concrete, I can't remember what it was called, but maybe Sounds of the Underground.
Okay,
with Guar.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't follow Guar, but I just know that they put on a good show, and it was an awesome spectacle that they put on.
Yeah, they say if you're gonna go see Guar, don't wear something you like in the first 3 rows because you are fucked.
Oh yeah,
and they performed at Sonic Temple, and I went to see Power Trip that night, and you see a lot of people in the crowd that were at Guar, and they are covered in different paint and shit. So yeah,
it was one of those nights, after concerts you go to Whataburger. That's the thing to do in Corpus.
Yeah.
And I go to the restroom and I would look in the mirror like, oh shit, I didn't realize what I looked like.
Yeah,
What'd you look like? I was just covered in pink and green and blue, just all stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, pink and green were the colors that they used over there too. Hell yeah, dude. I didn't get to see them because they were playing at the same time as one of the other bands I wanted to see. So that's another thing with those festivals. You have to make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I did see a lot of people that did go. I was like, damn, I missed a spectacle. I definitely want to see them live at least once.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's cool. And of course, this is back when Odorous Orungus was still alive.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. This is one of the bands that I'm happy I've gotten to see. Limp Bizkit. I saw them. So me and the same group of friends that travel for music festivals, we travel for wrestling events too. We went to go see my buddy Sammy. Shout out Sammy Guevara. We went to go see him wrestle with AEW in Vegas. We had bought those tickets like a year in advance. Or as soon as they announced the wrestling show, we bought those tickets and booked the hotel. Well, like a month before the show, Limp Bizkit announced that they were going to be in Vegas the day before or 2 days before. So we're like, oh shit! At that point, I hadn't seen them yet, and my buddy Rick is a huge Limp Bizkit fan. So we're like, oh shit, let's fucking do it. So we got lucky enough and got tickets to that for like 50, which is unheard of now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, for these prices now in concerts. So yeah, we got to go see them there. That was freaking awesome. And then got to see them here recently in Houston on the Loserville Fest. They had.
Was that the one with Corey Feldman?
Yes, they had freaking the Corey Feldman opening for him. Nate No Face, which me and him have interacted with each other on social media a couple times. He's a real cool dude. He does like EDM or like DJ type stuff.
Like rave music?
Yeah,
Rave
very
music.
similar, but it's like he also does it like heavier music too. But while he's doing that, he's like choking himself on stage with the cord and like beating himself in the head with the mic and
BDSM
shit.
shit.
Yeah, it's like it's wild. So yeah, that happened, and then they had these rappers, Bones and Xavier Wolf, perform. If you don't know who they are, they're like Suicide Boys type, like darker rap,
Emo rap.
like Puya and all of that. And then throughout this whole thing, the rapper Riff Raff, you know who that is?
I've heard the name. I don't.
Have you seen Spring Breakers?
Ooh, it's been a long time.
You remember James Franco's character, that like white boy with the braids and the grill and everything? That was based on the rapper Riff Raff.
Okay.
So throughout the whole show, like Riff Raff is hosting the show, but he's performing 2 songs between each performer, but it's on screen. He's not on stage. And I took shrooms before that, right? So I'm already tripping with the whole show in general. But by the time it's the 3rd time he's on screen, I'm like convinced that, yo, he filmed all of this at the beginning of the tour, and they just show this at every stop. This fucking guy is not even here, and they build him to be here. Fucking right before Limp Bizkit, again, Riff Raff is on the screen. He's performing. And out of nowhere, he walks on stage and performs the last song. He performs 7 songs on screen and then 1 song on stage.
Dude.
Right before Limp Bizkit. And the way that I popped, the way I was like, oh shit, he's actually here. The crowd lost their shit. Way more than I think they would have lost their shit if Riff Raff would have just came out at the beginning. So it worked.
Yeah.
It freaking worked. Because I feel like everybody started thinking the way that I did. Oh, this guy's not even fucking here. What the fuck? No, he finally shows up. The crowd loses their shit.
I mean, how would you get a crowd to lose their shit? Because I'm assuming they are not there to see Riff Raff anyway. So that's a good
exactly.
move, dude.
Yeah, it's
That
a
is
real good move. And then Limp Bizkit freaking tore it up, and it was real cool. And at this point, one of the other security guys has seen enough. I was like, just let him in. And they finally let me in. But they go, if you walk out of pit, we're not letting you back in. So I stay in pit the rest of the night. So I got to see Limp Bizkit in pit for $35.
Hell yeah, dude. America.
Yeah.
That's tenacity.
Yeah, I was about to call it quits because I was fuck it, I'll go sit in the lawn, whatever. Oh, I'm lying. I didn't even pay for that ticket. Shout out to Adon. Comedian from Beeville comedian Adon had an extra ticket because he is a huge Corey Feldman fan. I'm pretty sure he hung out with them that night. He's worked with them before or has hung out with them before.
Him and Vanilla
but
Ice.
Adon, shout out to you. He gave me the lawn ticket because he had an extra one, and yeah, I ended up getting to the floor for free. So, yeah, shout out to the Woodlands for giving me hell and a half for that, but I get it and I respect it. It made me work for that. All while I was on shrooms that whole time. So, that was a fun adventure. Yeah. If you get a chance to see Corey Feldman live, go do it. Or Limp Bizkit live, go do it. Preferably Limp Bizkit, but yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd prefer Corey Feldman myself. I'll admit, I never was big on Limp Bizkit.
Neither was I. Well, I forgot how big I was. Because when I was a kid, I listened to them, but like when I was a teenager, like, I stopped really listening to them and getting more into heavy music, like into like Slipknot and like System and all that. I was like, oh, Limp isn't that heavy, whatever. So I stopped listening to them. And then once I went to that concert, I remembered how much of a fan I was when I was a kid, and then I got back into them again. And that movie Y2K helped out a lot too. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a really good movie. For us nostalgia horrors, it's a really good movie.
That's what I've been told.
And then, of course, there's a lot of Limp Bizkit references, so it got me really back into them. So, yeah, I forgot how, at one point I really wasn't into them, but I remembered getting back into them. Shit, at one point I really was into them as well. So
during the pandemic, I was watching just a bunch of movies, and I saw one of Fred Durst's movies that he directed.
Which one?
The Fanatic. And that was interesting. If you're not familiar with The Fanatic, it stars John Travolta as a mentally challenged person with a mullet, and he is a big-time like collector. Like, he goes to meet and greets, and he has all kinds of collectibles. And the other character in the movie, the actor that he starts stalking, is played by Devon Sawa, from the Final Destination movies. And he's had a resurgence in recent years. He played Casper, the human version of Casper in the movie, when at the end where he's human for a little bit.
The original Casper movie?
Yeah.
Really?
That was Devon Sawa.
Wow.
Well, anyway, he's...
Because I've heard of The Fanatic. I've never seen it, though. So go on.
Well, yeah, Fred Durst directed it, but there's a scene where Devon Sawa's character's driving in his truck, and he's got his son with him, and Limp Bizkit is on their radio. And he just goes, "You like Limp Bizkit, son?" It's like, okay, Fred. You just had to throw that one in there.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
funny. That's funny.
It's like one of the only scenes of that movie I really remember, besides some of the, violent scenes that happen.
Was it a good movie?
No.
So
It's a bad movie that's worth seeing once just to go, I saw a bad movie directed by Fred Durst.
The Cowboys just signed Jadeveon Clowney.
wow, making moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They needed to sign a very aged defensive end because, we don't have a defensive end because, we got rid of our inside linebacker that was a beast at defensive end, Micah Parsons. But, hey, it's cool to, win a overtime game against a very weak New York Giants team. Yeah, we won, but I still am very mad about it. Jerry Jones. Fuck off, Jerry Jones. My bad. Where are we at? But, any last minute things, guys?
Follow me on my. Are we doing that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plugs. What's your social?
Unless you want to talk about, you know.
No.
what's been going on in the news.
We already
yeah.
went past time. Our video producer has to go film a movie,
Yeah.
a short
Alright.
film. So
That's your fault, though.
hey,
All right. OMG Ronnie 69, all platforms, Instagram, except Twitter, except X is too extreme for me.
Bulky Sam on all the platforms.
you can follow me at Chris Longoria Comedy. I'm also gonna be posting on the That Dude Talks Instagram. I'm gonna be sharing everything on both of them, but That Dude Talks on Instagram, Chris Longoria Comedy on Instagram and TikTok, and just find me on Facebook at Chris Longoria. YouTube, Chris Longoria Comedy as well. We're going to be filming these weekly, so yeah, we're going to be as consistent as possible with these guys. All right? DJ, you want to say anything on the mic or anything? You good? All right, cool. All right, guys, thank y'all for being our first guests. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
I need a piss.